Hey, what's going on? It's Brendy here, and I'm back with yet another video, and this is pretty similar to what I did last week. I decided I'm just gonna do another rant video, because I know there's a lot of stuff that I like to rant about, and you guys seem to somewhat enjoy last week's one, and I'm running low on time to upload stuff that I sorta wanted to upload, so I had to do something quickly. But yeah, hopefully I'll be a bit more organized next time. But anyway, today I'm gonna start by talking to you guys a little bit about my experiences in the past when it comes to sharing bathrooms. Now, in case you didn't know, I have two older sisters. Both of them are now at university, and growing up, I had to share a toilet with one of them. Like the entire wash closet, bathroom, whatever you call it, I had to share it with them. And honestly, it was a great learning experience. It definitely changed me as a person, made me who I am today. But it was hectic, man. And you know, they're both at university now, and we moved to a different continent after they both went to university. And so I thought, hey, I'm finally gonna get a toilet all to myself. I don't have to share with anyone. But for some reason, these people keep ending up back at our house. They're supposed to be off at university, but when I wake up in the morning, I walk out of my room and they are just there. I don't know what's happening, but they're just everywhere. These guys just keep coming back. And so I'm gonna talk to you guys about the 5 things that I hate about sharing a toilet with someone, just anyone, specifically my sisters, but I'm sure this can relate to sharing a toilet with anybody, because I'm sure this happens to everyone. But number 1, I assume this is relatable for some of you guys, because it happens to me all the time, and that's our soap dispenser. When that thing gets low on soap, instead of filling it back up with soap, people decide to fill it with water, so that when you press down on it, it just sprays everywhere. Like, my sisters, that's all they do. It's like they don't know how to refill the soap thing. I think they just magically think that it refills itself, when in reality it's either me or my mom who does it. But yeah, it doesn't magically refill itself, and it shouldn't refill itself with water, because that's what they do. When it gets low and it no longer squirts the soap, they fill it with water. I went in the other day, I pressed down on it, and that thing shot out, hit my hand, rebounded, and it hit me in the face.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
That thing just sprays out. I got attacked, I got assaulted by a soap dispenser. And that's not something that should be happening, guys. That should not be happening. Number 2. This one is a bit less annoying to me, but it's a whole lot more gross. And that is the toothbrush cup. Now, I don't know if other people do this, but in our toilet, we have a specific cup, a specific area where we always put our toothbrushes after we're done using them. And there are only 2 people sharing the toilets. Really, it should just be me. It should just be me in there. But currently, there's 2 people. And for some reason, there's 20 toothbrushes in the thing. There's 2 of us. How does 2 turn to 20? I only use 1 toothbrush. I'm 1 person. I use 1 toothbrush. Unless my sister uses 19 toothbrushes. I don't know what's happening, guys. And have any of you ever looked at the bottom of that cup, or the bottom of wherever they look? I did the other day, and it was gross. It was all covered in, I don't even want to talk about it. I can just show you guys. It was nasty. And man, I was like, what in the world? I'm 1 person, but there's 20 toothbrushes. And it just blew my mind. I'm like, how does this even happen, guys? Anyway, moving on. Number 3. And that is when the drain in the shower gets clogged. Now, me personally, I don't do this myself. If you are a girl with long hair, this might happen to you. But I know what happens in my house, because every now and then I'll be taking a shower, and the drain will be clogged, and the water will get this deep in my ankles, despite me not having, the thing closed or whatever. It shouldn't be filling up. It's a shower, and there's this much water. So every 2 weeks or so, I have to take off the lid of the thing, and then I just pull out all of my sister's gross wet hair out of the drain to unclog it, and then I take it and I put it in the trash or in the toilet or just somewhere, and it's just gross. like, I don't know what goes through my sister's heads. I don't know if, I mean, obviously, I can't speak for them. I don't know what goes through their minds or if they ever unclog it themselves, but I know that at least in my bathroom here, I'm always the one doing the unclogging. I always have to do it. I take off the drain, I get like a coat hanger thing to unclog it. It's gross. It's a nasty experience. And never is any of the hair my own hair. It's always these long strands of hair that are like this long. And I go to my sister and I'm like, "What you doing, girl?" And like, she's not doing anything about it. She doesn't care. She's like, "Oh, that's what you're here for." Sometimes I just wanna leave it like clogged. But the problem is, I actually did that one time, and my sister took a shower, and I came in after her, and the water, I think she just dealt with it. The water was like overflowing. Like, I can't explain how our bathroom works, or how our shower works, but basically the water had pretty much flooded the entire place. The entire bathroom was full of water, and she still didn't unclog the thing. Like, what are you doing, girl? Like, oh my goodness, it just, every single time, I don't know why it's put on me when it's not my problem. Like, well, it is my problem, but it's not my fault. I shouldn't be the one having to fix something that's not my fault. Anyway, number 4, and that's our shared towel rack. Now, here's the deal. Whenever I take a shower, I put the towel on my towel rack, like the good person I am, so it can dry. Now, I should be living in this house as the only kid. I should be the only kid in this house, and I should be the only person using this toilet. But for some reason, when I walk into the shower, there's another towel sitting on top of my towel. Now, and the problem with this is that the towel that's on top lets off all the water in it, and it gets absorbed by the towel underneath. So my towel is always absorbing all of my sister's water. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but yeah, it just happens. And now I'm sure you guys are probably thinking, "Oh, Brendan, maybe it's just wet from your own shower." But no, I haven't showered in a while. Okay, yeah, sorry, that's another joke. I do this every week pretty much. But I haven't showered in a bit. Anyway, so I go in, I take my sister's towel off the top, I take my towel, and guess what? It's soaking wet. And how am I supposed to dry myself off with a soaking wet towel? Like, what? And I'm the bigger man, so I'm not going to put my towel on top of my sister's towel. I would never do something like that. So yeah, I think until I move away, I'm going to have to be dealing with this. And even in college, if I'm sharing a room with someone, we're going to have a shared toilet, and I'm going to have to deal with it. I get no break in my life of just having my own bathroom. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Anyway, that's my rant for this week. I hope you enjoyed. Also, don't question the hat. It's really cold outside. And sorry about the lighting. I waited a bit too long to do this video. It's now dark outside, and so the lighting's not that great. I also don't have lights to, like, set up to work for me. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. Like I said, I will see you next time. Peace out, and I hope you enjoyed. Adios.